everybody, Terry coming back at you, and today we're actually going to be reviewing one that I hadn't even heard of until I made this order, because I started looking at nicotine pouches because I've never really had any other than the ones that are made in the US, which, you know, suck. I figured I'd order at least one can of nicotine pouches just to see how they did and whatnot. So today is a combination first impression, overall review, which will be carried out throughout the day. Maveric Berry Valley nicotine pouches. Now this says that it is strong at 25 milligrams. And let's check out this can. I mean, seriously, I actually kind of like the color. I'm usually not one for purple, but I kind of like this can. I mean, the coloration that they've got here is kind of a medium tone purple. It's not super deep, and it's not like pastel type stuff going on here. But I also really like the background, partially probably because it looks a lot like the view out my window. But all right, now let's check out the side label. And here, barcode, Maveric, come around, Berry Valley nicotine, strong at 25 milligrams. And Maverick again back, but no, it's not bad. Now, the catch lid is a small size catch, guys. So that's kind of a point lower on the scale there. I like the full size catch lids just because you don't have to worry about it. These, it seems like 3-4 tops, depending on the size of the portion, that you can put in here before it starts popping loose and just making a mess. And sometimes you can't get away to empty it out in that amount of time. Let's crack open the can, take a look at what we have here. All right, remember, I haven't had this before, so first impression, let's see if it does the sound. It does do the sound, dude, hell yeah. All right, so we actually have some strange looking portions here. Woof. They're like a green tint to them. I've actually never seen that. They look like a white dry, kind of longer portion, you know, kind of a slim portion type, even though it does not say slim portions on here anywhere that I have seen. But it looks to be a slim portion type, white dry, but it's got that crazy green tint to it. Okay, the smell is really strange and yet vivid. I don't know if vivid is a good descriptor for scent, but anyway, there it is. It's got this odd scent to it that's like a combination of mint and berry blend skull. That's what it reminds me of. Berry blend skull, except with mint in it. Holy shit, that's exactly what it smells like. Okay, a little strange, I admit, but I guess we'll see how it does in the lip and all. Well, that's enough fiddle farting around with the can. Let's fluff one of these puppies up. There we go. That's fluffed, by the way. That's not very fluffy. But it's white dry. What can you expect? See that strange green tint to this? That is crazy ass shit, man. All right, guys. Well, let's hammer up. See where it leads us, huh? Okay, I had just a tiny bit of issue sliding it into place, but it's comfortable on the lip. I usually don't like slim portions just because it doesn't feel like I really have anything up there, and it feels like it starts sliding around. But I don't know with these because I've never had a portion that's a slim portion and this dry. So let's see where it takes us. I'll have you go with me through this throughout the day, see what I think. Now it's time for the review. Now, even though these things look a little on the strange side, I have actually been pleasantly surprised. They don't have any tobacco in them, or at least that's the way I understand it. They're just straight nicotine pouches, right? Well, normally I hate nicotine pouches. This has actually made me second guess that initial opinion, because the initial opinion, quite honestly, was just based on American nicotine pouches, which I hate. They are nastified. This here, okay, I am currently on my second portion of this, which I put in about 15 minutes ago. So we're gonna start going over the flavor and everything, but I am actually pretty happy with this so far. Now, lastability, this thing lasted a good solid hour, okay? An hour, okay? We're talking about a nicotine pouch, not even a regular portion, all right? There's no tobacco. This is just flavoring basically in nicotine and whatever the hell they use for filler in the pouches. But it lasted a good solid hour in terms of flavor. Now, the nicotine delivery on this is a little bit different than the normal portion because it doesn't feel like it really comes up at all. You know, there's no ramp up. Normally a regular portion snus will begin to ramp up at some point. I mean, you'll really feel the nicotine engage and then level off before finally just dropping down. It is different, and it's not a bad different. You never actually feel the nicotine on this ramp up at all, okay? It just, all of a sudden your nicotine craving is satisfied. You don't feel any kind of a buzz. You don't feel the nicotine ramp. All you feel is solid satisfaction the entire portion time, okay? After about an hour, hour and a half, you start needing another portion. The lastability on the flavor on this lasted a good solid hour. That is something to note, okay? But no ramp up at all. It's just like, if it ramps up, it doesn't ramp up enough for you to actually feel it. So it would be just a super gradual ramp all the way to the peak and then super gradual down, okay? There's none of these high arches on the ramps. Something about the delivery on this was actually very satisfying. I was super dubious about this at first, all right? I'm actually very satisfied with this in terms of nicotine and in terms of flavor lastability. Now, as far as the flavor itself, it's a super strange flavor. It's reminiscent, for those of you who are dippers or former dippers, it's reminiscent of that berry blend Skull. It's a far more refined flavor than the berry blend Skull was. If you remember correctly, at least if I remember correctly, I'll put it that way. The berry blend Skull had a real almost plastic style taste to the flavor of the berries, right? Well, this is far more refined in terms of the berry flavor. It actually tastes like a mixture of blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. I mean, it's really nice. I am fucking amazed at this stuff, all right? And when I say it's a refined flavor, I mean it, man. It's just like you were taking a nice cold drink of a juice that was mixed with those three flavors in it, okay? At no point is this flavor really bold, okay? But it is vivid. They got the flavors on that berry spot fucking on. And as far as the mint, I told you in the scent, there's a distinct mint scent along with that like berry blend style scent to it, right? The mint in this is there, but it's way, way the hell in the background. Like, it's fucking back there, man. You can barely taste the mint, and only if you really focus on it. There's no tobacco flavor, there's nothing else. There's literally just super refined berry blend flavor, and then way in the background there's just a very slight hint of mint. That's it. This Maveric, I don't know who the hell puts out Maveric, to be honest with you. These guys are super solid and on point. I've got to start trying nicotine pouches now, because this has changed my mind entirely. I think on my next order, I'm gonna order a bunch of different types of nicotine pouches. I will probably order a fucking roll of this. So Maveric, you are super on point, all right? If anybody from Maverick is actually watching this, you guys are super fucking on point with your can designs, with your flavors, with your lastability, with the nicotine delivery system. If you can manage to swing it, do a bigger catch lid. Outside of that, you guys got this shit nailed, all right? Overall, I'm going to give this, something I've never done before is divide my ratings up into less than half, okay? I'm going to give this an overall rating of 4.9. Like I said, the only thing that I take anything off of this from a straight 5 is that catch lid. Outside of that, guys, in terms of flavor, lastability, nicotine delivery, everything else, this is a solid 5. But I guarantee you, I will be ordering more cans of this exact flavor. I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking forward to reviewing the other Maverick flavors. I've gotta try them because now I'm fucking hooked. No joke, man. I love this stuff right here. That's Maverick. Solid, on point, beautiful. Yeah! Random acts of kindness every single day. Change your corner of the world. Peace. I'm out.